Tissue paper. We are live.
Hey everyone, how are y'all doing tonight? Of course, I don't have the questions with me.
Oh, well, that's.
I know where they're at though. Just let me pull them. Let me pull them up here real quick.
All right,
Thanks for having them sent.
I'm gonna turn this thing off so we don't have my audio crossing over. There we go. Now we got people. What's up, Reagan? How you doing tonight?
There we go. I got them pulled up now.
All right.
All right, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to another wonderful, wacky edition of Mid-States Live.
We're not wacky.
Yeah, wacky. Now we're going to go with wacky.
All right, wacky it is.
Murphy, since she's lost all of her hair, has now found the ability to jump up on the bed again. It must have been weighing her down. Hey, Hot Wheel Hunter, Reagan, how are y'all doing tonight? I know, she's wonderful. I'm glad she's still here with us.
This is true.
All right, so we got a good show tonight. We've got Aaron Plum from the Midwest Diecast Convention on tonight. He's going to talk about some of the things that are going on tonight, and he really wanted to put an emphasis on some of the events that are going on. So I think this is going to be your first chance to hear straight from Aaron all of the new and exciting things that are going to go on in a couple of weeks, actually. I mean, it's
very rapidly approaching.
And if you have not been to the Midwest Diecast Convention page, I would recommend you go out there. He's been posting a lot here in the last 7 to 10 days with new updates and things like that. And, you know, I did see Coco put out a Google Doc for anybody who wanted Triassic 5 shirts. So that'll be good as well. We'll just do a quick clubhouse cleaning item, and then we'll get into Mr. Plum so that we can give him as much time as he wants. The club cars, I do have an update on those. They are going to be here around next Friday or Saturday. We will have an assembly party of some sort, probably at my house. So if you have,
or we could do it here. I don't know.
Yeah, we got to work that out yet.
We'll figure it out.
But we will have an assembly party, and they will be available at the Midwest Diecast Convention in the Mid-States room. For those of you who have already pre-ordered, your cars are there. If you have not paid, you will have to pay to get your car, obviously. If you have already paid, just come pick them up. We will have the list with us as to who is paid and not paid and everything like that. And we have a handful of extra reel riders also. Just a few though. So
don't wait. If you want
yes.
one and you're not on the list, you're gonna want it because once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
We will not be making any extras. There is no extras. There's no, we ordered X amount and that's it. So if you want one and you didn't get your name on that list, get a hold of us ASAP. You're gonna want this one.
I mean, the preview picks have been outstanding so far. And so we will get into that here on July 8th, 9th, and 10th. So with that, let's bring the man of the hour on, so to speak. And we'll have Mr. Aaron Plum on from Midwest Diecast Convention as he takes a quick drink before he comes on. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Good. You good?
Ani?
Doing good.
Good evening, sir. How is life up in Sioux City tonight?
Not bad. It's not super hot, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, well, give it a day.
Yeah, give it Sunday.
Yeah,
87, so it could be
that's
worse.
not too bad. It was supposed to be
Okay.
over 100 here today, so, and it didn't go that way, thankfully. So,
Right. All right, let's get into it. So we're to year 3. And what can you tell us that's new for this year versus previous years?
A lot. We got Mattel involved, so that was a huge thing. Having Brendan and Brian come with their wives is going to be great. We got more. There's just so many more events. It crammed so much into 3 days. We could have done really.
And when you say Brian and Brendan, can you elaborate a little bit more as to who they are?
Brendan Vatuski, he is designed. You would ask that. The 55 gasser, everybody knows a 55 gasser. I got one behind my. Got some over there. We all got them.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have them.
I was looking for one, but I don't think mine are accessible.
Yeah,
either.
when you need one, you don't need. Where are they?
No,
I'm within
no,
foot of it. I just got to reach behind the counter, grab it, and show it.
mine's right there, but I can't reach it.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about Brian.
Brian's a great guy. He's a car guy, true car guy, like a lot of us are. He's done a lot of your popular castings right now are Brendan's. I mean, that's truly where that's why everybody likes Brendan, is because we see the cars, we can relate to what Brendan has done. He's redone the '83 Silverado. He's done a lot of cars.
Okay. What is Brian's position within Mattel?
That would be Brendan's boss.
Going on vacation with the boss.
Yep.
I don't know if I'd do that.
All righty. So you've, what is one of the events that is you think is going to stand out the most, or has the most potential?
Of the current announced events, I'm saying current because you never know what could be added.
Of course.
The welcome party presented by Sea Valley Cattle, Mr. Reagan. That's going to be a good event. That's sold out. The ladies' luncheon, which has guest speakers of Marsha Walker and Dana from the DLP, which is another charity that's benefiting from the show. There are guest speakers at that. That might be comical to see what guys go into that, because guys have to have a dress on.
I
Gotcha.
have seen that. I've seen that post. And
I've seen that too.
I think I'm gonna let
Could
the
be
ladies
interesting.
just enjoy
Yeah.
that one, because I think no one wants to see this. So
No.
no, I'm not gonna jump down that rabbit hole.
Opportunities for guys. Just remember that.
What's
And
that?
There's a lot of good opportunities for outfits at Goodwill and other. And with that event, you have an opportunity to buy a car at that event. So there's
Nice.
an event car for that. There's an event car for the welcome party that you have an opportunity to buy. There's so much more than last year. I mean, we got that. We got cornhole on Friday night. And the kids being involved more will be huge.
Okay.
We're actually going to do a scavenger hunt.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
So
Now, can you tell us anything about the scavenger hunt? What's
actually,
all involved?
I believe Corey Spencer's daughters will be helping with that. And I think Charles Sellers will be helping with that. So that's kind of on them to hiding the stuff and letting people find them.
Cool. Now, is that for anyone, or is that just for the kids?
That'll be for anyone.
Very nice.
What day does that, or what time does that start?
It'll be, I can't give a specific time because then you'll be hunting for stuff.
Ah,
Well, I mean,
All
they
right.
have to go somewhere to register, right?
Nope. It's open to anybody on the Facebook page during that day.
okay.
It's kind of like how Joe does it for nationals. He goes and shows you where it's at, and you got to go find it. It's kind of like hide and seek.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, I got you.
Because you're not registering for Joe's. He just shows you where the car is, and you go try to find it.
Right. Okay. Well, let's see. What can you tell us about room to room this year? How is it?
Room to room is
better, worse?
that
could be worse.
hard thing to work over with the hotel. So we're only allowed to do room to room during non-show hours.
Okay.
So you got during the day Friday and Saturday night to do room to room, non-show hours.
Okay.
Okay,
So basically, just to make sure I'm understanding this so we
Yep.
can get this communicated out, is if it's during non-show hours between the 8th and 10th, then it's okay to do room to room.
As long as we're not making a ton of noise, because the hotel does have quiet time, which I believe starts at 11, and we ran into that last year.
Okay. And that's a good point, because I do remember that from last year as well.
So, I mean, it's trying to get a hotel to understand what's going on that don't know anything about it. They don't want, well, they basically don't want strangers walking in off the street. So the way they put it is, you got young kids in the building. You don't want something happening in a room with a young kid in a way that's not part of the hotel.
Okay.
Understandable.
That's understandable. All right. Is there any details or surprises you want to talk about or share, or that would not be over the top, but might give
sales on Thursday night as well?
What's that?
There will be room sales on Thursday night as well, because that's
okay. Murphy, shut up.
I know.
That dog doesn't ever bark. Let's see here.
But
she just wanted back in.
yeah,
Oh,
so
she wants to be in the room.
if you're not into the welcome party and you're at the hotel, there is room sales if you're a hotel patron.
Very cool. And after the welcome party, will probably a lot of people be opening up their room if they're up there. So
Yeah, and it's well yeah, that will be out in the courtyard at the hotel.
This is true. That's where we were at last year. So
Yeah, that seemed to be like the smoke pit area of
and they might live music in that area for us Friday night.
Okay. So there's a little new wrinkle that wasn't last year.
Put an outside bar outside for us, like on Friday night when the cornhole's going on, so we can have more of that. So you don't have to leave the grass area to go inside. And I told them that there's events that need to be along more. And like last year, they closed the bar on everybody at 11 when everybody was still in there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that, so they're working on that. The Thursday and Friday's full with events between Kent's presentation. We got Mike and Chris doing a presentation. We got another presentation with Don going on. We got treadmill races on the hour on Friday. So for $2 a car, you enter the treadmill race. Your car wins. It moves on to the final at 6:00 at night. At the end of the day, whatever the pot is, 50% will go to DLP, the Dutch Legacy Project.
Okay.
The other 50% is going to the winner for the day.
Oh, nice.
So you can win a good chunk amount of money on Friday for you to spend Saturday and Sunday.
There you go.
Nice.
Now,
Sorry about Murphy.
Are you providing those $2 cars, or is that
Nope.
they have to bring their own car and then put in their $2?
You bring your own car. It's $2 to enter.
And is it a blister pull, I'm guessing, so there's no modifications?
On
Or
treadmill race, I really don't think it matters because cars are going to be bouncing off each other and everything else. If you watch on YouTube videos, it shows cars 15 wide, 3-4 deep, and treadmill gets turned on. Last one on wins.
All right.
Gotcha.
Cool.
So the last
Very
car
cool.
on the mill wins.
So, I mean, the charity's benefiting and the winner's benefiting, and it's
Very cool.
for everybody.
Good.
And can you enter more than once?
Oh yeah, you can enter as many as you want per hour, however many hours you want.
All right, sounds like a fun
Good.
time.
So
Definitely have to check that out.
in the first hour and 12 people show up, well, you got a 90% chance of winning that first hour and moving on to 6.
There you go. It's almost stand back and wait for nobody to show up and then run up there.
Right.
You can get strategic with that kind of stuff. So
Oh yeah, it all
it's
works.
good to hear.
So you've mentioned a couple of the convention cars, quote unquote. Can you tell us how many other cars you've got lined up, and will you be posting previews of those, or is it you're going to have to wait?
This is what we're going to do. Last year we did 4 cars for the convention itself. We're going to do 4 cars as main convention cars. There'll be 30 of each car. 20 of the first 3 are going to be sold on Saturday. We're going to hold the other 10 back for people that missed out on Saturday to have an opportunity to buy them on Sunday.
Okay.
So if you miss out on Saturday, come back on Sunday. Now Sunday, the 4th car comes into play, and that's the finale piece. And the only way you can get that's on Sunday.
Okay. Makes sense.
Plus there's the dinner car.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of getting at.
Yeah. You'll have a dinner car with every ticket.
Okay.
And that might turn into a little bit of a competition too for couples. You guys are in great shape if you're a couple and come into the dinner. Couples will get 1 of each car because there's 2 different cars.
Oh,
Gotcha.
nice.
But now, can they get the same car, or do they have to?
The couples will get each.
1 of each?
So like, say my wife and I go, we each get 1 car.
Okay.
But
Very
All right.
down to the guys that go by themselves, you might be if getting 2 the same, one to one guy and 1 to the other, or you might be doing trading.
Gotcha. Okay. Now,
like
will there
good
be
time.
any preview pics of any of these cars?
You know me, I like to keep it as I don't even know what they're going to look like, to be honest with you. I really don't.
Okay.
There's other cars that have been done already.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There we go.
There you go.
So, I mean, this will be on the table for sale. I might even put it on the website for sale beforehand of the show. There's only 10 of these.
Nice.
So we'll have other cars available throughout the show on the souvenir table.
Okay, so I want to get into the first question here. It's from Jim, and he wants to know, do you have any idea of how many Redline dealers are going to be available?
That's a good question because I'm still getting messages right now about tables. And I'm not turning anybody away on tables. And the Redline groups is going to be huge at this show because you have all the studio Redline guys are coming. And the Redline Oasis guys are coming.
Nice.
So I know there's probably 4 or 5 dealers that have Redlines on their tables, plus what guys have in their rooms. I had a guy in the store today. He's bringing down a Redline collection to hopefully sell at the show to somebody.
Okay.
So
That's always fun.
The Redlines might surprise a lot of people on this deal.
Good. I like surprises like that because anytime you can bring the past into the future, it's a good thing.
You know, we got a vendor coming from Pennsylvania. How do you know what he's going to bring?
Oh, yeah.
Who would that be?
I'd have to go look at the notes, but I know there's one from Pennsylvania. There's vendors from all over. It's crazy.
Very nice.
Gotcha.
A lot of Illinois people.
Good. I know that they've had a strong pull the last 2 years, and it's always good to see them back as well.
The Illinois group outnumbers everybody. Literally.
Good. Well, that's good. I mean, it's good to bring people in from different areas. Gives a fresh look for everyone. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, so we've talked about the Mattel guests. What other guests do we have coming this year?
Well, you got Chris Walker, Mike Zarnock. Their wives are coming. Both their wives are coming. Tina's coming with Mike this year. Lee and Angela are coming back from Nuclear Mines. Chad from Double Down will be down again. He's going to help with the charity auction. Chad Kirby's talking about coming possibly. There is
Your boy Chad, sweet.
Your boy Chad.
Chad is awesome.
You know, and then you got your Studio Redline guys with Lenny and there's just a lot of great people involved. It's unbelievable how many people have stepped up from other groups to be involved.
And what about Matt? Is Matt coming?
Koza?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's part of Redline Oasis now.
Okay, but is he coming?
Yes, Matt is coming. Matt
Nice.
and
Very nice.
Okay, let's see. Are there any other surprise guests that we don't know about that you can say?
I have none yet.
You
might see.
What was that?
What was that you cut out?
You might see a Bigfoot sighting. You never know.
There's been talk about hunting passes being issued.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. You
know,
talked
like
about
one room on Wednesday night last year that sold $50,000 Redline collection last year. On Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
That's very good.
Can't beat that.
So it's a nutty deal. How crazy is this going to get?
Good. That's a very good idea. That's good that that's going to be jam-packed. It'll feel like almost like a nationals in that aspect with some of the folks coming out here if they do, when they show up.
Right.
Harry and Lloyd, have they been invited yet?
I don't know if they can find their way back. They might be lost on some tour or something. Who knows? They might have ran out of gas on their scooter and might not be able to afford a gallon of gas right now.
Yeah, that's a definite possibility.
That's right now in this world.
You've talked about DLP for just a brief second. What are the other charities or organizations, and what can you tell us about them?
Siouxland Toys for Tots, they're going to be involved again as well. They're going to be the benefactors of the charity auction on Saturday afternoon, which takes place half hour after the show ends, so guys can button up their tables. We'll let people in, look at the items up for auction, and we will do a charity auction that way. They're going to have a 50-50 ticket people going around both days, as far as I know. On Saturday and Sunday, they have donated tables because last year we had the issue with the really narrow tables. So I had to rent tables this year. I've cleaned out one supply house of tables for the show. So they're donating some tables that they have for us to use, and they're giving us bodies to sell the 50-50 tickets. So
very nice.
Toys for Tots helps out more than what people actually see, even with our show, not only with helping kids at Christmas time, but they're helping out with this event.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Saturday night, another event that's going to be fun to watch. Hardy Adams Invite, Midwest style.
Yeah, I wanted to get into that a little bit. First of all, who's the charity that's benefiting from
that? Will be, I believe it's Children's Miracle Network. Corey Spencer lined that up with Mike, T-Cat, and Joe. We made sure with them that it was okay. I had to make sure too, because I didn't want to step on any toes having a show with that event here, something that's always been dealt with at nationals. I don't want to step on their toes.
Right.
Yeah.
So we made sure with them that it was okay. Corey got their blessing. So that'll be happening Saturday night. And that's going to happen at, I got a schedule right here in front of me, at 9:00. So that'll be going through Children's Miracle Network.
Okay, so tell me about the Hardy Adams, and what is it, first of all, and what is the goal?
Well, they're raising money for you guys know what that is more than me, because you guys have seen it more than I have.
Yeah.
It benefits Children's Miracle Network. They usually pick, was it 2 or 3 castings, and you make one custom out of the 3 cars.
Something
For this,
like
Corey picked a bone shaker. So I believe you can mix whatever you want with the bone shaker, but it has to have rubber tires on it.
Mm-hmm.
They put the car up for a vote and auction it off, and either you keep it or you smash it, but the money goes to the charity.
I think the key there is the loser goes up for auction. The winner
moves on to the next round.
By the cars I've seen in these, it's a win.
Oh, yeah.
The cars.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I have one behind me.
I mean, none of the cars are junk. I mean, it's all stuff.
There's some creative things that were done.
Right.
There is a good chance that two things are going to happen, I think. You will get booed if you
that's the starting. And yes, you will get booed if you choose to keep it versus smashing it.
I believe I watched that live.
Yeah.
Yes, that was an Atlanta car.
Yep.
And you will get booed if you vote to keep your car, and you will. There is a good chance there will be a car or two smashed.
Oh, I guarantee there's going to be quite a few smashed.
And I ask the people that designed the car to smash them, or their wives, or
whomever,
or
whoever the winning bidder is gets to choose whoever they want. They can have a random person, and we could have PJ smash every car.
Just keep the hammer out of Coco's hands.
Oh no! That's a requirement.
Yes, she's the queen of destruction.
That's an absolute requirement.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And for those who don't know who Coco is, that is Brendan's lovely wife. So she is the destroyer of all, and she gets into it and enjoys it thoroughly. So that'll be a unique experience in and of itself.
She has a very good time.
Yes, she does. And I have a question. Is it going to be similar rules for the builders that they remain anonymous when they enter their cars? Is that going to be the same thing?
Corey's setting that up. Corey Spencer's running that deal.
Okay.
Very
nice.
That's PJ.
No, that is Charles Seller. Sorry.
Oh.
My computer's kind of far away from me. I need to get it up here still.
Charles don't like to open anything either.
Well,
yeah. They're just toys.
Right. But the Hardy Adams deal, that's a Corey thing. They're going to take the money. They're going to give it to them at nationals. That's how it's dispensed. That's on them. It's just happening here.
Very cool. Will be a good time, and I hope that a lot of people show up to bid. I hope a lot of people show up to actually enter the show. I have an idea. I have not executed said idea yet, and I'm running out of time. So hopefully I will have mine done and entered for the show. So
mine's ready. Mine is ready. I just need to finish one piece, and then it's 95% done.
All right, I should probably start on mine.
Between the presentation, and I think I'm going to put a car in for the custom show too. So I will be a sacrificial lamb to some of the better talent that we have in this area.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to ask you a personal question. I know we kind of talked, you wanted to focus more on the show, but I want to ask you this because from where the idea started for the first show to where it is right now, what do you think about that growth, and what does that mean to you?
overwhelming. Is that a good word to put to that?
Yeah.
It was never meant to be rivaling some of the big shows in the country. Like when we were in Charlotte, Mark asked me, where do you want to go with this? And my honest answer was, I don't want to be number 1 or number 2. I want to be number 3. Because what we're seeing now is how it's growing. Well, we're not going to give it up. We can't quit now. After going to some other shows in the country, we got that beat. That's an easy beat on some shows. But I would like to get it to be number 3 show in the country.
And where do you feel that you're at right now?
I believe it's a good top 5 show right now.
Okay.
Very cool.
Gotcha.
I like that plan.
There's always room for improvement on any show. I mean, we go to shows and you see things, you nitpick things you see at shows. We all have problems at shows. It's how we fix them and how we make them better that defines us.
Right.
I mean, there's
I would just say that.
I don't care what show it is. There's no show that's perfect.
No.
They
I have not been to a perfect one yet. So
yeah,
but they're all amazingly fun.
I'm not trying to bash anybody. I mean, there's just you see something wrong at every show that you just think about it differently. And you guys know this after putting together shows. You see things differently when someone that puts together a show. You critique it differently.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, everybody's minds work differently, and like you said, they see things differently, and the logistical side of things is, I think, where a lot of shows succeed or don't do as well as they should. That's just, again, my opinion on it. I think every show, honestly, is good if you can have somebody walk through the door. That's always the goal.
I mean, like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's things that you see at shows that you take back and you're like, I don't want to do that, but I want to do that.
Right. Yeah, definitely. There's always things like that. I couldn't agree more. Okay. So what is something that maybe that you've seen somewhere else that you would like to add that you haven't added yet?
Adding more seminars this year, I think, was a good thing we did. I want to see how the kids zone works.
Okay.
That's something we added this year, trying to get the clubs together to help bring stuff in for kids to use and utilize during the show, to keep them occupied. I got a little bit of response on that. We're just trying to make it so the clubs work together, you know, like bring a play set or something for the kids to play with. I'm not saying that we want to keep it. Bring it, let the kids play with it, take it home. It's just trying to get we want the kids interacting more.
Kids are the future of this. So,
you know, and like the kids coloring contest, the kids zone, it has the kids, the play sets are going to be there. I got cars I'm going to throw in there for the kids to play with. They'll have the coloring contest there. They'll have the kids custom contest going on there as well. I mean, it's one whole end of a hallway is for the kids.
And whereabouts is that going to be in the actual main hall, or is it going to be in a hallway outside? Or
if you were there last year, the kids custom contest is going to be in the same area, but there was a bar that was there from the hotel. We're taking that out of there. So that's that whole end of that hallway is the kids zone.
All right, that'll work.
It's like 6 feet wide, like 25, 30 feet deep.
Well, that'll work out good.
Right.
Okay. So again, we'll take questions from everybody.
You know,
and
here's another thing. You know, let's talk about the custom contest. If you're in the custom contest, get your car there early Saturday, because there's a People's Choice Award. and it's not given till Sunday. So the people get to vote on your car all day Saturday and on Sunday morning. So if you show up Sunday with your car, you're not going to get the votes you would have got that you would if you were there all weekend. And you can even check them in on Friday as well.
Very cool.
You know, I'm just trying to be fair to everybody. Corey wanted to do a People's Choice Award. So in order to do that, you got to have the cars there as much as you can on display for people to vote on them.
And what are the classes for the custom contest this year?
I believe it's hot, mild, and sweet. Or sweet, mild, hot, hot, mild. Yeah, mild, hot, sweet, hot. It's all on the Facebook page. Everything's on.
All right, cool.
Gives you the rules and what you can and can't do with them. And you got Stacy, Craig, and Corey will be checking them in, making sure everything's in the correct class. We don't have somebody trying to sneak in and going into a mild class that should be in a full-blown custom class.
Yep. So can you tell us about any of the judging, or is it something? I know at Diecast Meet it was pretty much a
you got the one
People's Choice, or is it going to be
you got
something
one
different?
People's Choice.
Okay.
The rest of it will be decided on by a local car club group. It's going to come in and vote.
Okay.
And I'm not going to say who them judges are because I don't want votes swinged one way or another.
And that's fair. That's
fair.
fair.
Because ultimately, you already got a People's Choice Award. So we don't need to have it made to be two People's Choice Award type things. Plus, I believe there's a Mattel Choice as well.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
You want your cars in there as soon as you can. You don't want to lose out on possible. It comes down to 10 votes in between two cars. And the guy that gets second didn't show up till 2. He could have had 10 votes before that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So speaking of, you've made a mention of it a couple of times. What time can people start to bring their cars in to be
put on the table
registered
to be
for
entered?
the yes
For the schedule that's put out, I believe it would be 9:30 on Friday. You can start checking in for credentials and for your custom cars to be checked in.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I've got a question now. What day? The Hardy was Friday night, right?
That's Saturday night.
Saturday night. Thank you. Now, say the winner of the Hardy, are they allowed to enter into the custom contest?
Well, they won't be there then for the popularity vote, unless they're going to pull it out and smash it, and then they won't get the votes on Sunday.
Okay, but they can still enter the car if they win. Just it won't be the popular vote.
You're pulling it out, and then you have the what's to say that the car club guys don't show up till Sunday to vote, and your car is destroyed.
Well,
I know I understand that, but if they decided to enter, they just wouldn't be eligible for the People's Choice one.
Correct.
So,
well, what if their car survives?
Well, then it could still be there.
there you go.
That's
So they can
that's kind of what I was.
It's a logical thought process. I mean, if your car gets destroyed, I guess it's not really eligible, correct?
Very good.
Pretty
Very
much, yeah, that's
Okay.
true too.
If somebody buys your stuff and it's no longer existing, or if they take off and go home with it, you really can't enter it then.
No, I just wanted to make sure people knew that they did have the option if it was available, if their car survived and they still had possession of it.
More than welcome to do that. It's on display all day Saturday and then Sunday morning to be judged for the custom car contest.
Very cool. Very cool. That'll work.
So
It's only 2 different ones.
okay. So there's a question again from Jim. He's wanting to know if who are I know you mentioned Chris and Mike are scheduled to give a topic. Who else is besides scheduled to give?
You and Don.
Okay. And I will share mine. I'm talking about JDM cars at the beginning. So my presentation is going to focus on JDM cars that were produced prior to 1990 or, maybe 91. So there won't be anything that's older than the wide body Skyline R32 or the Honda Civic is what I'm going to focus on. I will have examples of pieces to bring along. Some you will be able to physically touch. There will be a couple that I would prefer that just look only because of what they are and where they've come from. But yes, I will have physical items to look at along with the presentation. What was Don's on?
I believe he's doing crack ups.
Crack ups? Okay.
Because he's right along with is it Hicks that has the big crack up collection?
Yeah.
Yes, Terry Hicks, yes.
If Terry shows up, him and Don are going to do the presentation together, but I think the way I understand it, between Terry and Don, and there's another guy, those three guys have basically one of each crack up there is, and there's like 90 some.
Yeah, there's definitely quite a lot of those.
Yeah, I was going to say Terry's got quite an extensive collection. All right.
He is the king.
And I believe Chris and Mike are going to do a presentation on, is it the fake cars? I believe is what they're going to do.
Okay.
Because like spotting like a fake 95 Camaro.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. That's actually beauty.
Or a fake enamel white 60 Camaro.
7
Camaro, red line. Because there's one of them in the Sioux City area at times.
Ah, gotcha. Spotting fakes is always a good one to do, and I will definitely be sitting in on that one.
Hey, Derek, how are you?
And like I said, I might be adding another seminar. We're kind of putting some final touches on a seminar or another event. We're trying to figure something out for later in the afternoon yet.
Very cool.
Let's see here. So about the dinner, who's the guest speaker? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
All right, your guest, your MCs will be Mike and Chris.
Okay.
The guest of honor will be Brian and Brennan.
Okay.
So prepare to have your rib cage moved a little bit. It's gonna
that should be a good time.
Be funny.
Good. I can use some funny.
I asked the question, hopefully we don't get in trouble. And the comment I got back was this: nope, they're good with it. We're okay to do this. Okay.
Well, right. if Brian and Brendan are okay with it, I'm sure it'll be a good time, and I'm sure there'll be lobs thrown in from other places to help encourage the ribbing. All right. Let's see here. Now, you were going to say something else, but go ahead.
You got 3 different types of racing for the weekend.
Okay.
So, like on Friday, you got the treadmill race, which you got to pay to get in on that one because it's benefiting a charity. On Saturday, it's a blister pull downhill monster truck race. So whether it's a Monster Jam from Hot Wheels or Spin Master, if you want to bring a green light, bring it down sealed, enter it, you're in for the monster truck downhill race.
Very cool.
On Sunday, it's a 2-lane downhill race with a loop. 30 feet track or 30-foot track with a loop, 2-lane, single elimination. There's no limit on how many cars you can have in it, but just remember it's got to be able to do a loop, and it's got to be able to pull.
Is there a cost to enter any of these races?
Not Saturday or Sunday, just the Friday part.
Okay.
And what is that cost again?
It's $2 per car you enter.
Okay, perfect.
So here's something I'm going to throw out there, and I threw it out last week in an auction. I don't know if anybody was listening. If you can win all 3 races, I'll give you $100 bill.
There you go.
Okay.
Very nice.
but you got to win all 3 races.
So if you don't play, you don't pay.
win. You don't know. If you don't play, you don't win.
Yeah.
I like racing, so hopefully it'll be a good time. I'm excited about the whole thing.
The loop deal, I wanted to do a loop because we all grew up with tracks with loops in them.
Yes, we did.
So we'll see how that works.
I've got one back here behind the camera and in this side of the planet that's actually got a drum, and the car goes in and goes around and around and around the drum and then tries to make it back out another side. So
Right.
Next thing you got to do is add jumps in there.
Possibly a downhill road course.
That'll work. Okay. How many vendors, tables, and rooms are?
yeah, there you go.
Okay. I asked the hotel how many rooms are taken. 163 room stays are taking.
Is that for just the convention folks, or is that hotel wide?
Associated with our show, 163 room stays are taken.
Okay.
Nice.
Now, does that say for the
That's for the whole week.
Okay, so that's Friday's numbers, or Thursday's numbers, Friday's numbers, and Saturday's numbers.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a lot. That's going to be a good time.
Okay, so
right now the main, well, this is something I told myself last year, we're not turning anybody away on vendors. So the main show floor area itself, it's full. The hallway that we started in last year is almost full, and we're going to go the other hallway too if we have to. We're going to fill it up. I'm not turning anybody away.
Nice.
I cram as many people in there as we can.
Okay, is there a minimum order limit, or like you have to have at least 2 tables, but you can't have more than 5, or can they just say whatever they want?
It's anywhere from 1 to 10. I don't care. I'm not turning anybody away. And Brent's gone.
No, he'll be back. Somebody new phone, so
Oh, good Lord. Now my computer's all messed up.
yeah, new technology.
All right.
All right, so how many tables have you sold right now?
Over 100.
Okay, nice. Is that more or less than last year?
We're more than last year.
Okay, good. And how many actual vendors have?
I haven't looked at that number wise. I just started printing banners and.
Sorry about that.
Gotcha. Okay, so Reagan has a question, and he wants to know. Well, it's right up there. Is the Triassic gonna be there?
Reagan and I talked about this. It was offered. With gas prices, I don't know anybody wants to make that trip to go pick it up and bring it.
Yeah, it's a fuel efficient V8. You could do it.
If I had an enclosed, I'd go get it.
I got
Only if I got to take it around the block.
I have those you can use, but you it to be brought back, and you're paying to go get it.
What's that?
I have an enclosed you can use, but you're going to insure the car to haul it, and you'll.
Oh wait, I have to insure it. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? There's no way I'd haul that thing. If something ever happened to that, and oh no,
Yeah, it's been off.
That's like transporting a priceless artifact.
Because Chris and I had that talk. Brendan offered it. I'm like, that'd be great, but with shipping costs right now, it's through the roof to have a car shipped right now.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
It's $3,000 one way to have a car shipped right now.
Yeah, that's a hard pass for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on that one. But you got to admit that'd be a sweet thing to have sitting out front. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to get out to Cali again so I can see that thing in person, or go to Vegas because it seems that's about the farthest it's gonna make it. So,
it was just so late in the game that finding a transport service 3 weeks ago was tough.
yeah. Well,
All
with
right.
gas and
It's
fuel,
in advance. I think it's something we could swing, but with it being that close to the event and then trying to find it, that's what drew the price up more.
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely. Okay, so the next question, and again, you know, we are taking questions from everybody. Panama Red is freaking out. Okay. All right. Who would you like to see come that hasn't been here yet, or who are you would like or are interested or intrigues you, and that would be a good fit for the show?
A good fit for the show. Honestly, Matt Gage.
I could see that.
Matt is an awesome dude.
He is such a blast. I got to hang out with him in Charlotte. I mean, the guy is awesome.
Yeah, I like him.
I
like him a lot.
After hanging out with him.
Yeah, we went room to room shopping with Matt and Julian and Manson. It was really fun. Matt is definitely an awesome dude.
I mean, when we went to a couple of shops down there, them guys are definitely class act guys to be around.
Okay, Reagan would like to see Larry Wood. I think.
I think all, and from what I understand right now, he's not really going anywhere because of Shirley's health.
Okay, and that's fair. I mean, the man has done it for so long. He deserves some time with family, so I can definitely see that. Yes, I agree, Nick. Matt is an excellent dude. Oh, well, I'm sorry, I misread that. There's a guy that we have that calls himself Panama Red, so that's my mistake. All right. What has been the biggest challenge this year that you've had to work around or with or through to make the show successful or potentially be more successful this year than last year?
The table issue. Making sure we had enough tables.
Okay. How?
Because last year we got dealt that surprise. I got told the tables were going to be a certain width. We get there, they're all conference tables. So I was scrambling trying to figure out what to do for tables. And that was a total bomb dropped on us when I walked in there. I'm like, these aren't the tables we wanted. So trying to get that issue resolved probably been the biggest issue.
Gotcha.
Very cool.
Okay.
So is there anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know. Well, tell us more about, you talked about the kids zone. Is there any events we really haven't talked about that you would like to focus more on? I know there's a 50-50 raffle.
Right. There's
as well.
Raffle both days from the Toys for Tots. Like I said, there's so many hotel activities going on Friday. I mean, the cornhole tournament Friday night. It's $20 a team, and we're going to split that up between first and second.
Okay. What about the charity auction? Can anybody? Anybody can bid, correct?
Anybody can bid.
Are you open to more donations?
Oh yeah, we'll have a table set up during the show. You can make your donation on Friday, or you can do it on Saturday during the show. We'll put all the items out on tables for you to inspect before the auction, and then we'll have the auction. Chad's going to do the auction, and I'll be the little ring girl walking around holding the prize up or whatever. Here's your car.
And for the ladies' luncheon, is there going to be more details put out once it gets closer, or is there a point of contact that folks need to?
If you want tickets on the website, Lonnie put up who the special guest speakers are for that. The schedule has what time that is. If guys want to go, wear a dress.
Okay.
What's the dress code going to be for the VIP dinner? Just so I'm ahead of schedule on that one.
Like last year, it's going to be 100 degrees out.
Gotcha.
I'm not going to make you wear a tie or whatever else. Come have fun. Prepare to
All
laugh. There'll be no prison bus ride because the VIP dinner at the hotel.
That was going to be my next question. We riding the bus again?
You know, ladies luncheon. That's at the hotel as well. They got some vendors set up just for the ladies luncheon that will be selling things for the women to partake in. There might even be some stuff there that guys might like too.
So that leaves me with another question. If there are, say, leftover handouts or cars
All
from
left
some of these events,
I know where you're going. Sunday morning. If there's any cars from the ladies luncheon, Sunday morning.
Same for the pizza party?
Over from the welcome party, Sunday morning.
Okay.
Very cool.
Okay.
Any leftover cars from dinner, Sunday morning.
Okay.
Very nice.
I mean, I'm just trying to think out loud, you know.
That was something that I've told myself I'm not selling any of the extra cars till Sunday morning. So, like, there's a possibility of 30 welcome party cars. If only 20 sell at that welcome party, the other 10 are going to be available Sunday morning.
Okay. Have prices been put out for any of the event cars yet?
No. I'm still waiting. I don't get a bill from like Lee and Walker till they show up.
Okay.
So when I get a bill from them, then it's like, okay, this is what we got to sell them for. And last year, I think most of them were $60 for the cars.
Okay. Cool. So my last question is
this is going to be at the most $30. Okay. I got cars coming from, let's see, I can give you who's doing them. Drela's going to do a car. T-Cat's doing some. Corey Spencer. CTS Customs, which is Mike Waycaster. Obviously Chris, Lee. There's quite a few cars being done.
Awesome.
I can't wait. That's going to be cool.
I think when it's all said and done, there's over 10 different castings being done for the show.
Perfect. All right. So we'll give you the last minute or 2.5 minutes or so to say what you need to say to help promote the show or anything else that we may have missed tonight.
Look, I want to thank the people that are like Chris and Lee, T-Cat, Samad. He's donating wheels and helping us out with wheels on the cars. Drela for doing what he's doing. Reagan for helping sponsor the welcome party. Studio Redline, I got to thank them. They're the title show sponsor. I mean, they've helped out greatly. There's little groups that have Corey Spencer. He's helping out. I'd have to go grab a banner. I could tell you all the names on it. It's just the people that are helping out are greatly appreciated. Solar and Sons, he's donated some cars for the show to be used, and he's got a charity item piece that I'll put up a picture of that here in a couple days. Corey Spencer's mom put up a quilt for the charity auction. There's a dinner card that I put up on behalf of Bill and Moose that's signed by the Mattel team for the charity auction.
Yep, I'd seen a picture of that. That's going to be a nice piece.
There's, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but there's a animated chicken that's been autographed by all the Mattel guests that was in Charlotte that'll be in the auction.
Nice.
Very nice.
I think I'd heard about that.
And just some different things. But without the help of those people that I just named off, it helped out a lot.
Good.
Very cool.
Well, we were glad to have you on, give you a chance to talk to some folks out here that are going to be heading up. I will be there Thursday night.
I will be as well.
Thursday afternoon. I'm off work, so we'll be in our room, ready to go.
The room block is full, But if you call the hotel, I believe it's 712-234-1100, ask for Angela Elias. She is willing to work with us and add more rooms to the event if somebody wants to get a room yet.
And that's for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, or any one of those days?
He will help you get a room, is what we were told Tuesday night when we had a meeting with them. He's willing to help add more rooms to the event. That way we can continue to grow it. I don't want people getting turned away. I don't want that. That's where I'm adding more tables in the hallways, just trying to make it better for everybody. I don't want to turn people away.
Gotcha.
Sounds like a plan.
I mean,
Well, with that, you ready to rip some stuff open?
Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if I have anything tonight, but if you want to go for it, Brent, and then I'll let our guest of honor go last.
Well, I've got two, so I can go first and then last as well. Or we can do whatever. I got a green light all-terrain 1987 lifted GMC Jimmy.
Nice.
In the blue. And I have a different knife tonight, so hopefully, oh yeah, that's way easier. These green light ones, yeah, these green light ones can be a little tricky sometimes, so. Oh, it's got a rubber band on it. Get off of there. There we go.
All right.
That's
very nice.
Super cool. And of course, oh, it's got a spare.
There you go.
That's cool.
Score. All right, Mr. Aaron, what do you got tonight?
have you guys opened one of these new motorhomes?
No, I have not. I have never seen one on the pegs. So
I want a bunch of these. You can figure out what.
Yeah.
does it open?
Find out.
No, I meant like, does it have like a special feature?
No, it's just got a lot of area on it.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I don't know if you've seen the Ford Transit from the Batman series.
Yeah, there's like 3 that way.
Loose ones?
No, he's got them on card.
Oh, hold on a second.
Uh-oh. We're getting to show and tell time. This is never good.
These are fun to open. The door opens.
Opens, yep.
Oh. But yeah, well, no, this one, Aaron.
Yeah, I got 3 of them on a peg over here.
You should open it up.
Erica did.
It's pretty cool. I enjoy that one. All right, and then for the last car for me for the night is a 1981 Chevrolet K5 Blazer factory ride height. And
yay!
A neat little fact: this is actually the vehicle that I learned how to drive on. So.
Yeah, you're telling me about that. Your mom had one, right?
Yes, she did, and she wants another one. So.
Well, she's got that pretty rare olds, right?
Yes, she does have the weird olds, but she's looking to get rid of the olds and get herself into a SUV again. So
there you go, folks.
That's the color combination of my mom's car in the 80s. So
nice. Ooh. All right, that's all we've got for tonight. We'd like to thank Mr. Aaron Plum from Midwest Diecast Convention.
No, you didn't open anything.
I don't have anything.
He doesn't have anything.
Are you kidding?
I know, right?
The
guy that's always ripping stuff doesn't have anything tonight.
I do have something.
Ripping stuff.
Oh, shoot. Where's it at? I think I brought it down here.
I'll just keep ripping. I don't care. You don't want to open nothing? I can rip all night long.
Let's just do this since it's here. I was going to save this for a while. I got an eBay package today. Oh, there goes that. And that. And more of that. And there we go.
Ooh, very nice.
Old
school Matchbox.
Yep. It'll go well with the rest of them.
Very
nice. That's all we got for tonight. Don't forget, July 8, 9, and 10 in Sioux City at the Stony Creek Inn. We will have Midwest. There we go.
Always ready with the flyer.
We'd like to thank Aaron Plum again for coming on tonight. Much appreciated. Thank you for the updates, and we will see you all in a couple of weeks. All right. Good night, everyone.
Night.